Hi, fourth graders. Welcome to week 6 of vocabulary. We have 5 new words to learn about this week. Our first sentence has our word underlined. Let's see if you can figure out what it means. I can assure you that you will love this book. Assure. Have a think. What could that mean? Next sentence. Lunch today will consist of a sandwich and fruit. Consist. What could that mean? You need to draft a note to thank Grandma. Draft. If you want to exceed the record, you have to practice. Exceed. I wonder what that could mean. And notorious. Mum is notorious for baking the best chocolate chip cookies. Our first word was assure, and that means to promise. And that's a verb, which is an action word. It's something that you do. You assure someone of something. You can see these people in the picture with their hand up like they're taking an oath, like they're promising something. And some sentences that we might have with the word assure might be, the coach assured the parents that he could get the team in shape. The girl assured her friend that she would meet her the next day. So it's promising. Okay. Our next word was consist, and that means to be made up of, and that's also a verb. And so here you see a picture of a pizza, and then it shows all the different parts of a pizza, like tomatoes, the mushrooms, the cheese, pepperoni, olives, and the sauce. And so this pizza consists of tomatoes, mushrooms, cheese, pepperoni, olives, and sauce. Consist means to be made up of. So we might say our class consists of 12 boys and 9 girls. That's what our class is made up of. Our next word is draft, and there are many different meanings for the word draft. So the one meaning we are going to focus on this week is to put something into written form or to write something down. And this is another verb. It's an action word. And you can see in the picture here that a student is drafting their work. So they are putting their work down. It looks like some math in written form with pencil and paper. So a way we might use that would be write a quick draft of your story. Put your story down on paper, like make it written. And a lawyer drafts the agreement. So the lawyer takes what 2 different parties say and tell him or her, and then they draft the agreement, they write it out. Exceed. Exceed means to be greater than something or to go above the limit. So if there's a limit, if you exceed it, you go above it. And it's also a verb. It's an action word. And you can see I've actually got a limit here, a speed limit sign. And if you exceed the speed limit, you're going too fast. Usually, though, exceeding means doing better than our standard. But one sentence could be, the police want to make sure drivers do not exceed the speed limit. But in a positive way, we could say the team exceeded expectations and won the championship. They did greater than expected or went further above the limits of what we thought. So to exceed is to go beyond. Notorious. Notorious means well known. So you kind of have a reputation for something. And it's an adjective, so it's a describing word. It's describing someone or something that is notorious or well known. For example, Los Angeles is notorious for its smog. So it's well known that Los Angeles has a lot of smog. Or Gala apples are notorious for their sweet cider. Okay. So we could say that someone, I think the first sentence in the video was that Mum is notorious for having the best chocolate chip cookies. So being well known is what notorious means. So as usual, you have your vocab journal. And because this is week 6, you are going on 30 words in your vocab journal, which is just awesome. So you are going to fill in the oval with the word, for example, assure. Then you're going to fill in the definition and a sentence using that word. Okay, for all 5 words, fill in your journal this way, and they'll be ready for synonyms and antonyms tomorrow. So that is your job for right now. You will have copies of the slideshow as part of the vocab assignment. So if you need to go back through and get copies of the definitions and the sentences, you can do that.